Time is just time, 15 seconds. All right? So now we have definition and the units. Units. We call them units. What's the type units? Why? Okay. Wait, let me write that down. ห้องการเรียนห้องเป็นของครูเล่นนะครับ Say again. Units. Time. Displacement, initial velocity, final velocity, acceleration, and time. Subat. These are the Subat equations. There are 5 of them. You could really just use 4. This one and this one are very similar, but you can use all of them. They're all always true. You can use any of these anytime. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So, example 1. Is this what they're studying?
Yeah.
A ball is rolling off the building. Like if I were to just throw it out the window, it falls. It's like that. This rolls, falls. Okay? 40 meters. 40 meters in this problem. Every single problem, it's a good idea to make a given and a find chart. Mean, and then what we look for, like Jew. We're looking for this, we are given this. So this, 40 meters is a distance, the displacement. So this must be our x. And I'm using this x hat, and y hat. That's direction. X direction. Y direction. So motion, speed in x direction. Acceleration in y direction. They're independent. They don't mix. They're different. So this is 3 meters per second in the x direction, sideways. But when it starts to fall, when it falls, y in the y direction. But it still moves in the x direction. So if I throw this, it's an x direction and y direction. So that's an s. So we have s equals 40 meters. Okay. We're being asked to find v, the speed that it hits the ground, speed at impact, speed when it stops. Because the taller, the more speed. If I just fall off of this, it's like not fast. But if it falls from here, it's faster. So the speed, final velocity. So we're trying to find the final velocity. This is just v. I write it as vf, but for here it's just v. Final velocity is v. So we don't know. We don't have the time, and we don't have. Oh, but we do have this is Earth, we have the acceleration. So, given the information to begin, find what the answer. So we have Ra, Ni, S, A, and Je, V. So now we come over here. We need S, we need V, and we have S and A. We don't have U. Actually, we do have U. We do have U. The U, initially, because it's a flat surface, initial velocity in the y direction is 0. Then it starts to fall. But at first, there's no y speed, no up and down. When it's rolling, no y speed. There's x speed. X direction, yes, but y direction, like here, it's not falling, not up, not down, 0. But when it falls, then it starts to have speed. So U, initial velocity, especially in the y direction, A, y direction, we're trying to find the V in the y direction. X direction, we don't care right now. I don't write X, just Y, the up, down. คุณเข้าใจไหม Okay. So S, A, U. Find V, no T. No T, so this one has T, not used. This one, maybe. This one has a T, so not used. This one's a T, not used. This one's a T, not used. So this is the one we have to use. This one right here. So every problem, given, find. It will help. It helps to find the right one. If you make this chart, it's easy. Every question is this. Because it can help. Okay, so now, Rauru, this one. Okay, now math. Okay, so we have B squared equals U squared plus 2AX. That's what we're trying to find. I like to solve for the variable we're trying to find first. So, we're trying to find that, so I'm going to solve it for now. So, B equals the square root of B. Good. Now, we plug in this, and U, A, S. B equals the square root of U, which is 0 squared, 9. A, 2 times negative 9.8 times S, 40. This becomes let me get rid of that. Because it doesn't matter in this case. You know why I'm not using negative?
Very good, very good.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. It's rest.
This is like almost 10. So this becomes calculators.
Okay ครับท่านรองหัวหน้าเป็นไงครับ Yeah.
Square root of 784. So final velocity, it hits the ground 28 meters per second. Grab your mind. Okay. Let's go. Okay. So
In English นักเรียน
jump.
ตอบเป็นภาษาอังกฤษ
So but now we know V. So new question. How much time is it in the air? How much time? So remember, we have a given a line chart, given time. We know that U is 0, V is 28. We're trying to find T. We know our A is negative 9.8 meters and we also have S Okay, so this new question, how much time? How much time does it fall? T A U B. We can use. It has everything we need. So we could use this one. Minus T. We could use it. This, my God. Yeah. Okay, but this one we could use. I'm going to say maybe not. This one we can't. Because T. This one, the square, yeah. We could, we can, dime, but maybe not. I don't know. So these two, we can, but they're, yeah, and they're a little harder. These ones are easier. This one, I think, is the easiest, nine one. But either of these will work. I think this is probably nine one. This is the easiest. So let's use that. We'll use this. So we have 28 0 plus
ช่วยหน่อยไหมเกี่ยวกับคุณครูโอเค
plus 9 T, which we don't know. Oh, well, I don't like that. Wait one sec. First, don't use numbers. My T at first. Only letters. So let's do B equals U plus A T. Solve for T first. Algebra first. So, B minus U plus A T. And then B T. v is 28 minus u 0 over a 9.8
ตั้งใจนะครับตั้งออกนะครับ
28 divided by 9.8 2.85 seconds. 2.85 seconds. 1, 2. About that last time. Yeah. 1, 2, about 2.85 seconds. Because we use the chart given find. Because it helps to pick which one we need. Okay. Next question. Down. X direction. X direction. 3 meters per second. If it's falling straight down, 0 in the x, 0x speed, no change in x. But if it has x speed, it's over there, here, here, distance. So, how far does it go in the x direction? How far in the x? This question, same as the other question. So first, given, find. We want to know s in the x direction. Position in the x direction. How much distance, displacement in the x direction. We, in the x direction, we know that our u is 3 meters per second. And x direction, no acceleration. Let's say no air resistance. Idle. No air. Idle. Yeah. No air. So that means A in the x direction is 0. No acceleration in x direction. Acceleration in the y direction. No acceleration in x direction. The v, the final speed, because final, u, v, the same. It will always keep going at the same speed forever. Like if I had a frictionless, same speed. We have friction, so it changes speed. Here, no friction, no change in speed, no acceleration. So that means v is 3 meters per second. Starts at 3 meters per second sideways, ends 3 meters per second sideways. No acceleration. And we also, we know the time. We found the time. 2.85. Okay. SUBAT. So, we need to find S. Can we use this one? No. Find the S. This one. Maybe. We have V, we have U, we have A. But the S could use that one. I don't really like that one. Much more. We can, but I don't think it's the best. I don't think it's S U T. You could use this one. S V T. We can use this one. And S V T. I mean, we can use this one, but it's square, so maybe not because it's square. This one's square too with a 0. I don't really want to. I think this one, not well. It's the easiest one. I think this is the easiest thing. So let's use that. I think you can die. So let's use this one. So S equals U plus E. Put them in numbers. S equals 3 plus 3 divided by 2 times 2.5. 3 plus 3 divided by 2, 3. This is 3 times 5. So we get, it's going to be a little less than 9. It's like 8 points. 8.5. So this distance here, got that right? Every problem, given time. Given time. Given time. It helps. It's really good. It's a good idea. Use the given time chart. So really good. Every problem in physics. I have a degree in physics. I studied electronics, electronics and laboratory instrumentation. So I studied like this kind of thing. That's my degree, my college degree from university. Just like that stuff. All that. So this is a really good idea. This makes sense. It's good. That's all. We can do, you want another example?
Yeah, maybe.
So this was example 2. And this was
ใช้กระดานคุ้มมากอย่าลืมสอบ2 4นะครับสอบที่1น่าสนใจนะครับอย่าลืมนะครับ
but then it falls around, okay? Just like that. So I think you would do. Okay? Let's say that our initial velocity, u. The speed, it's, no, let's say is 4 meters per second. 4 meters per second. And this distance, let's say is 1 meter. Okay? So, starting at 1 meter off the ground, and then giving 4 meters per second upwards. So in the y-hat, y direction, up and down, y. Okay? 1 meter off the ground, initially, and it falls. Okay? Okay? Exam question, I guess this is easy. Is this point right here maximum height? Maximum top. How high it goes? This point. How high it goes? This point. So find that distance s. Find that distance. So what is the s? Max. Maximum height. Given five. We're given that its initial y position is 1 meter off the ground. We know its initial velocity is 4 meters per second up. We know the acceleration is negative 9.8 meters per second squared down. It's in the y direction, but acceleration is down. Gravity is down, so it's negative. Negative load. So negative 9.8 meters down for initially up. And the secret to this problem is at the maximum point right there, right here, when it turns around for a little time, the velocity is 0. Positive 0, negative. Positive 0, negative. Speed. The speed, initial positive, 0, negative. The speed is 0 at this point. So the v is 0. And we're trying to find the last position. X. Now this is a little confusing because we have two x. Position initial and position final. I'm pretty sure we can correct this. I don't like some of these because they don't have initial position. So we can pretend that this is 0. Just pretend that's 0. and we'll add the 1 at the end. We'll add the 1. Okay? So, for now, 10, we don't have any. But we don't know t. We don't know t. We don't have the time. That's fine. We have the speed, we have position, no time. We have acceleration, but no time. So, we have S, V, U, A, no t. S, V, U, A, no t. So, S, no S. So, no S. S, V, U, A, no T. S, no V. S, V, A, T. No, we don't want the T. We don't want the T. T, 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 no. So, only one. And we're trying to find S. So first, solve for S. We have B squared plus 3AS. I'm going to solve for the S. So we have B squared minus U squared over 2A. Algebra. Okay. Now, numbers. B, 0. Minus U squared, 60. Over 2 times 9, negative 9. Negative. This gives us, it's like negative 60 divided by negative, oh geez, that's like 19.6, I think. Yeah. Which means the negative cancel, become plus, and it's going to be a little bit less than 1. Above this starting position, because we have the 1 extra, remember, the 1 extra, it's really going to be, so it's this distance here that we found this distance is this distance. This distance is 1 plus that distance. So this is above the starting position. And then adding the 1, we get 1.8163 meters above the 1.8 meters above the ground. So if it's 1 meter off the ground, for 4 meters a second, this height, 1.8 meters. Okay.
แกมบอกคนเดียว
Now that we have the S, we have S, we have U, we have A, we have V. We can find the T if we want. We can find T, the time that it's in the air. But I don't know if we have enough time in this class to find the time in the air. What time do we have? a little bit, at least you have vocabulary, physics vocabulary. Yeah, so example 1, example 2, example 3, example 4. Every problem, given time. Given time. Given time. Me, do. And then you can use this. This in your notes. Write these in your notes. Because every problem in this class for the next few weeks is going to be this. This is very important. All physics has this. Very important. That's why we start physics with this, motion. Because if we don't know this, we can't do advanced things. We have to know, falling before we move on to a car. Any questions?